Good morning, my dear students. Today we will take another lecture in English grammar. Today we will complete our task about complex sentence. In the previous lecture, we have talked about the structural classification of dependent clause. تحدثنا بالمحاضرة السابقة شلون نقسم dependent clause حسب structure. We have talked about finite, non-finite, and verbless clauses. We also have taken subordinators and their types. We have subordinator, compound subordinators, and correlative subordinators. Today, we will talk about the functional classification of dependent clause. We will classify dependent clauses according to function. Dependent clauses may function as subject, object, complement, or adverbial in the main clause. Why do we ممكن dependent clause اللي أقصد بها subordinate clauses may function ممكن تحل محل subject, object, complement أو adverbial. For example, subject that we need more equipment. This independent clause functions as a subject, is obvious. Or indirect object, I gave whoever it was, this is a dependent clause, a cup of tea. It functions as an indirect object. If you want to have a look on other examples, you can go to page 315. Here. This clause functions as a subject, and this clause functions as an indirect object. Clear? Any question? Any question? Please,
No.
can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yes.
No, very good. Now,
Excuse
the
me.
first, yes.
How can we know that this clause is indirect object?
Let us go back to the sentence. I gave. This verb usually takes two objects. احنا نعرف إنه الفعل gave requires two objects. The first one is indirect, and this one is the direct. I gave whoever it was. This is an indirect object. It is what? It is a dependent clause or subordinate clause. A cup of tea, this is the direct object. I think it is clear.
Thank
right?
you, Miss.
Yes. Welcome. Now, the first function is called nominal. They are like now. Why do we call them nominal? They are like a noun. يعني شنو like a noun? We can use them to name a person, يعني subject, place, thing, etc. That clause can occur as subject, direct object, subject complement, and appositive. Appositive يعني البدل. And adjectival complement. الآن حيمر علينا في مصطلح جديد هو complement للadjective. Let us see the examples. That she is still alive. That she is still alive. This clause functions as a subject, is a consolation. Here it functions as a subject. Where is the subject of the sentence? It is that she is still alive. In form, it is a clause. In function, it is a nominal clause. Why do we call it a nominal clause? Because it names a person. It functions as a subject. Number 2, I told him that she is cute. I told him. This is a direct object. In form, it is a clause. In function, it is a nominal clause. And it takes the place of direct object. The assumption, الافتراض, that things will improve. The assumption is that things will improve. Here we have a complex for the subject. We have a subject complement. Your assumption that things will change is unfounded, a positive. طلاب, when we see a clause between two commas, بين فارستين, هذا نسميه a positive, البدل. The assumption or your assumption is unfounded. فهذه الجملة الأصلية. هنا لما يكون عندي a clause between two commas, we call it a positive, بدل. I'm sure that things will change. Here, the word sure is an adjective, and that things will change is an adjectival complement. Clear? Or should I repeat again? واضح عيني لو أعيد لكم مرة Again, please. Okay. WH interrogative clauses. WH interrogative. احنا مثل ما تتذكرون تعلمنا to form a question with WH words. مو صحيح؟
Yes, Miss, right.
For example, where, when, why, how many, how much, how old, all these we call them WH interrogative. WH interrogative clauses can occur in the whole range of functions available to that clause. يعني هذه ال WH interrogative clause. هذا الكلوز ممكن يحل محل كل الأماكن. يعني it may occur as a subject, direct object, indirect object, adverbial, appositive, etc. How the book will sell. هسه احنا ليش نسميه WH interrogative clause؟ لو كان عندي فقط هذا الجزء. How the books will sell. Here I can use a question mark. حيكون سؤال. مو تمام؟
Yes, right.
How the book will sell. كيف سيباع الكتاب. هذا الكلوز أنا هنا ما أريد أستخدمه to يعني to inquire for a reply. ما أريد منكم جواب مثل ما تعلمنا بالquestions. لا، استخدمت هذا الكلوز لغرض آخر. استخدمته كجزء from a complex sentence. الfunctions مالته here in this sentence is a subject. How the book will sell depends on its author. كيف يباع الكتاب يعتمد على الكاتب مالته. اكو كتاب صيتهم كلش واصل وين، فكتبهم بسرعة تنباع. مو تمام؟ هذا معنى الجملة. I can't imagine. Here, this is a full sentence. I can't imagine. What made him do it? What made him do it can be a full question. مو صحيح؟ can be a full question. لكن هذا ال WH interrogative clause استخدمته كجزء from the complex sentence and it functions as a direct object. If you want more examples, you can go to page 317, 318. Do you have any question here, please? Any question?
No, Miss, it's clear.
Okay. Yes, no interrogative clauses. النوع الآخر من الأسئلة إذا تتذكرون yes, no questions. Are you happy? Yes, I am. Is she here? No, she isn't. Yes, no interrogative clauses are formed with if or whether. هذا النوع من الأسئلة حنستخدم بالif or whether. Do you know if the bank is open? Do you know if the bank is open? هنا كون عندي سؤال sorry, a complex sentence. Who knows the function here of this question? What is the function here?
May I?
Yes, please.
Is it a declarative question?
No. احنا الآن مو شغلنا declarative question. Do you know if the bank is open here? This yes no interrogative question resembles a sentence element. يا جزء من الجملة هنا حل محل ال yes no interrogative clause.
Yes.
Yes.
Subject.
Please.
Subject.
شلون subject ماما؟ السبجكت you. After the verb we have a direct object. Do you know if Layla is here? Did she? No ماما دا أقول لكم direct object. Will Ali come if we invite him? Does Suha know if it will rain or if it will rain؟ يعني بهالطريقة. فهذا ال yes no question بنستخدم الدو does راح يعني نكونه باستخدام ال if أو ال whether. ال if and whether have the same meaning. Do you know whether the bank is open? Do you know if the bank is open? The same meaning. Nominal relative clauses. Nominal relative clauses are introduced by a WH element. الnominal relative clauses تعرفون شنو ال relative clause؟ مر عليكم. What's the meaning by relative clause?
It means it's not a question clause, but something that replaces an object or like subject. It's a replacement.
Again, please.
It's like a replacement.
Replacement of what?
Yeah. Like it could. We can use like a WH element to replace the subject without it becoming.
That's right. Wait a minute, please. My question is, what is meant by relative clause? خلي حتى نفهم شوية. What is the meaning of relative clause?
Yeah, we can replace things by it. It can mean another thing in the sentence. It can mean another thing in the sentence or
no, please wait a minute. Relative clause جملة الوصل. It starts by a relative pronoun. For example, I say, Layla, who is a student in the 4th class, is very beautiful. Layla is very beautiful. This is the main sentence. Layla is very beautiful. This is another sentence. I mix them together. يعني أربطهم سوية. I make them one sentence. It is called relative clause. شلون أسوي relative clause by a relative pronoun? ليلى انتبهوا وياي. أكتب لكم إياها هنا. It takes time. ليلى who is for example cute. طبعا هنا كوما ليلى who is cute is my, for example, sister. Layla, who is cute, is my sister. We call this sentence a relative clause, جملة الوصل. Who is the relative pronoun. Okay, we have mixed or joined two sentences and make one sentence. This sentence is called relative clause. فهذا relative clause all the time is introduced with the WH element. WH element نقصد بها الهو, الوات, الوير, الwherever, etc. They can be subject, direct object, indirect object, subject complement, object complement, and a positive. Okay? For example, what he is looking for is a wife. Here, what functions as a subject. I want to see whoever deals with complaints, direct object. He gave whoever came to the door a winning smile, indirect object. Home is where your friends and families are, subject complement. You can call me whatever. طبعا هنا الever اختيارية as you like. What or whatever you like. Subject complement. Clear? Again?
Clear.
You want me to repeat again?
Yes. Yes, miss. Can you repeat it?
Yes. Nominal relative clauses. أول مرة نفهم شنو معنى relative clause. Relative clauses, two sentences joined together. جملتين مرتبطات مع بعض by using a relative pronoun. A relative pronoun هو what, whoever, where, what, when, etc. أريدكم تفرقون الوات والوير والذولي أحياناً function as WH word, WH element يعني نستخدمها للسؤال. الفانكشن الأخرى مالتها تكون relative pronouns أدوات وصل أو أدوات ربط. شلون عندكم بالعربي الجملة الموصولة؟ بالضبط هنا عندنا جملة الوصل. عندكم الأسماء الموصولة التي والذي واللذان هنا همين عندنا نفس الحالة. إذن two sentences joined together by relative clauses. الآن هذه الجملة اللي تبدي بال WH element ممكن تاخذ functions of subject, object, direct object, indirect object, subject complement, object complement and appositive البدل. Examples. What is he is looking for is a wife. هنا what functions as a subject. I want to see whoever deals with the complaints. تلاحظون هنا احنا ترى عندنا complex sentence. يعني هنا within the complex sentence we have used nominal or relative clauses. He gave whoever came to the door a winning smile. يعني this is the first sentence and this is the second sentence. Two sentences, complex sentence. خلي ببالكم هذا الشيء. Home is where your friends and families are. You can call me whatever you like or whenever you like. Okay? This is the end of our lecture. If you have any question, I'm ready to repeat it again for you. Yes, please. Any question? Any question? Any question?
No, miss, thank you.
Clear?
Yes, miss. Clear.
This خلينا نوقف recording. I know that